How to add your next 100 to 200K a month profitably in 90 days with Meta paid marketing without burning cash on another agency that doesn't understand your business or your offer. This is a completely free offer order for you as a business owner if you're doing 80 to 200K a month with a proven offer that you're stuck on and you can scale it. So you're doing 80 to 200K a month. You got here somehow, but you've been stuck at the same revenue number for the last 3 to 6 months. Maybe you built it on organic and you're afraid to touch paid ads because you've heard so many bad stories. Maybe you're scaling at a 1.5 to 2x ROAS and you can't scale that without your offer collapsing. Your results absolutely skyrocket, your revenue levels decrease, and everything just goes kaput. Maybe you're burning money on leads who go to your sales team, extremely common nowadays, hugely skeptical market scaling into colder and colder audiences. Warm audiences don't last forever. Or maybe you don't even know your numbers well enough to know if you are profitable or not. You simply have never done a financial model for your business. Now, the wall isn't your offer. It's that you don't have a complete system. Now, we speak to people every single day who are in the exact same position as you, and we fit them into these 4 different categories. The scaling wall. You're running ads, but you don't have a systematic scaling process. It is throwing spaghetti at a wall and see if it sticks. You don't have a strategy. You don't have the foundations. You simply do not know whether you are burning cash or not. You don't have the unit economics. Number 2 is the organic wall. You're trapped creating content every single day of running your business, or instead of running your business. You are making 5 to 6 reels a day to keep up with people who are running paid ads on a consistent basis. One algorithm change kills your revenue overnight. You are selling to the same audience over and over. That is something I want to repeat again. You are scaling or you are selling to the same audience over and over. They're absolutely drained. And you don't want to put all of your eggs into one basket. You're in the show rate wall. You've no back-end selling systems, no confirmation pages, no pre-call education, no trust assets. Your sales team is absolutely burned out because half of their calendar is no-shows. And that is killing their momentum, and momentum is the growth of every single business. The numbers wall. You are flying blind, like I said in point number 1. You've no financial model, no unit economics. You can't even answer how much should I be spending on ads. I get that question every single day. That comes down to you and your unit economics. I cannot tell you how much you need to spend. You need to know that yourself. Agency you worked with took a flat retainer. They delivered excuses and probably wasted 20 to 50K of your own money. Now, do you blame them? Probably. But also at the same time, they took a flat retainer. They did not care about results. They were not incentivized to do so. And they simply gave you vague reports, vague results whenever you were looking for it. And they simply told you what you wanted to hear. Vanity metrics full of muck and fluff. And you couldn't even tell the difference because you didn't even know your numbers. So you stopped trusting anybody with your ad spend. You took back the keys to your ad account. You became the media buyer. You became the face of business. You became the salesman again, and you became the machine again. And that is not how you scale. You need a leverage in your business, and you being inside the ad account is not leverage because you need somebody with specialized knowledge. Imagine having a paid marketing system that works without you in it. Predictable lead flow that doesn't fluctuate wildly. Show rates at 60 to 70% consistently across all campaigns. We say that because we average 68% across our clients at the moment. A clear financial model that tells you exactly when to scale and when to pull back. A creative system that produces winning ads on repeat. Creative diversity, messaging, uniqueness, and 25 to 30 unique creatives every single month is what you need at scale, especially scaling into colder and colder audiences. The confidence, most importantly, to increase spend without fear of collapse and breaking through to that 300 to 500K a month revenue goal that you set out at the start of the year that you will finally break through to. Now, what does your free audit actually cover? It covers 5 areas. We go through your entire funnel. We go through your entire ad account. We go through every nook and cranny, and we find that one bottleneck for you. So, like I said, number 1, financial model. Your profitability triggers and your scaling triggers mapped to your specific numbers and your business before you spend a single dollar. We go through your whole meta setup, your ad campaigns, your ad accounts, your data sets, your pixels, your messaging, and event optimization. Audit everything for lead quality and for the simple bottleneck to try and see where we can play a doubles game. Funnel architecture, we go through every single part of your funnel, whether it's a webinar, whether it's a VSL, a free course, a challenge funnel. We go through it all. We check everything. We see, okay, is there anything here that needs to be improved? We check your creative and your account, whether your creatives can survive cold scaling and your account can handle real volume. The biggest thing that we see is people who actually start meta ads and they get to this kind of 80 to 200K a month mark, they're still selling to their warm audience. When they try and go through that, and you've probably experienced this before, when you try and scale outside of that, your results collapse. Why? Because you're trying to use warm creatives and warm messaging to speak to colder and colder and colder audiences, and that is not how you sell into cold. You need to adapt. And then we find the highest level bottleneck that unlocks everything else. Not 5 problems, one simple bottleneck that can change everything for you. So what do you walk away with? You walk away with 2 live calls with our team, 1 full bottleneck analysis, and you get a 90-day strategic roadmap for scaling cold meta campaigns profitably. You've sat through agency calls before. This isn't one of them. Every other agency call you jump on, it's a simple walkthrough pitch. They try and sell you at the end. They don't know anything about your numbers. They don't know anything about your business, but they still pitch you on a specific price that they have. Obviously, like I said, high monthly retainers, and they're built for high volume sales call and churning clients. They only care about churn, out acquiring what they churn. Our free audit, we dissect your meta account, your funnel, your backend system before we ever even hop on or ever discuss working with you. We show up with a complete diagnosis, your exact bottleneck, and your exact triggers to your business. You walk away with your full financial model. It's yours to keep whether you work with us or not. And of course, we maintain a highly selective roster so we can actually do real intensive strategy instead of call volume. We are a bespoke boutique agency. We do not work with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. We are selective about who we work with and who we do offers and audits for. So is this audit actually right for you? We work with founders who we can guarantee a massive measurable impact. As I said, 80 to 100K a month mark. If you're at the 50K per month, stick around, you can still book a call. This is for you if you've a proven offer with good results and prove a product market fit. You can scale your ad spend without your costs skyrocketing. You don't know your unit economics required for scale. You've worked with bad marketers in the past, not Eddie Malouf, I mean the bad guys. Your organic reach and your revenue is decreasing month on month, or it's simply plateauing, and you want to crack cold traffic and scale profitably. You know, and you're here for a reason. You know that cracking cold is the way to grow your business and scale in 2026. Now, this is not for you most important. If an e-com brand, you're looking to get for a get-rich-quick scheme, that's not what it is here. You're not interested in scaling with ads. You haven't a validated offer yet, or you're not willing to invest in paid ads. We want to work with business and business owners who want to grow, who know how to grow and want to grow. So real results for our clients, as you can see here, 64 to 210K in 30 days, 72 to 152K in 60 days, back-to-back record month, and then as you can see then another lead quality and qualified calls. I'll pause it, you can pause it, I'll stay going. So book your free call, book your free audit, 2 calls to our team, no obligation, no cost. The only cost to you is showing up, and it is going to be the difference as to whether you are stupid enough to not take us up on this offer, because you're here for a reason. You walk away with 2 calls to our team, a full bottleneck analysis, a 90-day roadmap for scaling ads, and your complete financial model with profitability and scaling stats. All that's left to do is click the link below, apply, and get your call booked in with the team, and I'll see you there.